Triangulating the trajectories of where the flyers blast off to should give us their base location, but it is entirely possible that they didn't head straight there and doubled back so we couldn't. Of course, when we do find their base, actually planning and executing a strike against it. Optimus? Optimus, are you listening? Ballspark!
My apologies. I was distracted.
Optimus, I know how much Megatron coming back affects you, but we need you if we're going to stop them from destroying the planet.
I know. Please continue.
Okay, so if we focus on this northern part of the region...
Why do you do it, Optimus? The odds are much against you. I will destroy this planet, and any other organics out there. Think of it as retribution for what you did to Cybertron.
If you want to blame me for the loss of our world, go ahead, but I will not let you destroy another one. Freedom is the right for all sentient beings, whether they be metal or flesh.
I offered our planet freedom once. Do not try and twist its meaning to your own corrosive vision. These organics you've befriended will betray you in time. You just wait and see. It's in their nature.
Agent Graham?
Director, what can I do for you?
It's time to end this. I've lost my patience. Everything we have could lead back to the wikis, right?
It can, sir, but we don't have means or motive yet.
We're throwing the book out on this one. They're connected somehow, and if we put enough pressure on them in the interrogation room, they'll give us what we want, or we can come up with the reason ourselves.
Sir, we can't do that.
Why not?
Because it's illegal. We can't charge them with anything until we have proof that they hacked into the military database and murdered Dustin Grant.
And that's the beauty of being a government-funded but not publicly recognized entity. The law doesn't apply to us. We get our jobs done any way necessary. So bring them in with some excuse the next 24 hours or I'm sending someone who will. Understood?
Understood. Graham out. 24 hours. I'm gonna make sure this sticks, because you're not slipping through the cracks. Whatever you're involved with, I'm gonna know by this time tomorrow.
He's still there?
Yup. Haven't seen him this deep in thought since the decision was made to evacuate Cybertron.
Megatron being back is really affecting him.
You heading out with Sam?
Yeah, we're going to try and keep up appearances that Sam is going to meet someone in the city every few days. Ron is here helping Ratchet out with Teletran. Don't step on him.
I'll try my best.
What use could destroying this world serve? It's too primitive to fight back effectively. It wouldn't be up to your usual challenge.
Oh, you're quite wrong. Just because their tools are primitive in comparison to ours does not mean they're ineffective. With enough study, our weaknesses would be exploited and our fates would be sealed. It's only a matter of time. Swift conquest is the only course of action for the safety of the universe.
Violence is not the only path, Megatron. Diplomacy might.
Lord Megatron.
Not now, Starscream.
I'm sorry, my liege, but Brawl, Nitro, and I have come up with a potential attack strategy we wish to share with you.
An attack strategy? Please, do tell me.
Megatron.
Starscream says you have an attack strategy to present. We do, my liege.
The organics won't know what hit them.
My lord, if I could interject before they get started, is going to war with these organics really necessary? They've done nothing to provoke us. We know where the Autobots are. We could go in and destroy them and leave the planet without having to unnecessarily endanger ourselves to whatever weapons might be of harm to us.
As much as a swift victory against the Autobots would be nice, Deadlock, the fact remains that Optimus Prime himself remains alive.
Starscream, don't you dare speak that sacrilege.
Of course, sire, my humblest apologies. The fact remains that Optimus is leading his forces instead of some hapless lieutenant. Drawing them out into the open is the best stratagem.
One I have yet to hear. Will there be any further questions, Deadlock?
No, Lord Megatron.
Go ahead.
Sam's vehicle's been spotted leaving town. Good. Get the squad car ready and attack team. We're gonna make sure we catch him in the act today. Are you sure it's him? I've known him and his friends since they were little. I can't see him doing any of the things you say he's doing. All the evidence points to him. I'm sorry, Jefferson. Okay, let's close this case then. Is he always like this? I haven't known him that long, but...
No, Sparkplug, he isn't. Megatron's return has him thinking more than usual. Maybe you could get him to relax a little bit.
Is that even possible for him?
Well, relax by his standards.
Prime?
Hello, Mr. Witwicky.
Please, call me Sparkplug. Mr. Witwicky makes me feel old.
Very well, Sparkplug. Did you need something?
No, I was wondering how you were doing.
I am fine, Sparkplug.
Is lying a skill you have to download, or is it a talent you can be bad at, like humans?
Humans never cease to surprise me. Truthfully, I am concerned about Megatron.
Well, that was pretty obvious. I heard you guys were really close once.
While we were incapable of being from the same genetic family group like humans, he was the closest thing a Cybertronian could have to a brother.
I understand. It's like that conversation we had about family. You added him into yours.
And now I am at a loss for what to do about him.
My late wife, Judy, she had this crazy uncle named Alfred. He drank and smoked and was a public nuisance. In and out of jail until he got behind the wheel of his pickup completely drunk and drove off the side of the cliff. They were disappointed in him at every turn and tried to help him several times, but ultimately he made his own choices and went down his own path. They still loved him, though. Megatron may be different from the guy you met a long time ago, but at the end of the day, his actions are his own. Whatever he does has nothing to do with you. Last time we talked, I said that you're always responsible for family, and to a degree you are, but you can't blame yourself for the decisions that they make. Ultimately, it's their choice, not yours.
What movie are you gonna see?
As much as I'm dreading it, I think I might have to go to a rom-com. If Graham wants to look through ticket stubs to prove I have a girlfriend, then there's going to have to be some movies it seems like I'm being dragged to. Gosh, I hate my dad sometimes.
Maybe you could buy the tickets and go into another theater?
Nah, they check your ticket at the door. There's no way I can...
You alright?
Yeah, fine.
Sam, stay behind me.
I'm not here to fight.
Then what's with the swords?
In case I couldn't speak fast enough and you decided to attack me.
Well, I'm still not certain what I'm going to do. So start talking before I decide.
I'm leaving the Decepticons.
Interesting. Go on.
I am not ready to join the Autobots, but Megatron cannot be allowed to roam. He would slaughter every organic on this world. Innocents that have no business being wrapped up in our conflict.
So what? You assassinate him for us, and we let you walk free?
Maybe.
Okay, Deadlock. You let Sam and his dad go free, so I'm going to trust you for now. I'll hear you out.
That is all I ask.
I'm going to go for a drive. I will be back later.
Any idea where you're going?
No.
I'm not the only one who thought that was strange, right?
No. He's up to something.
Should I follow him, Doc?
Let's trust him. I'm sure whatever he's doing, he's got under control.
With Asia down, the subcontinent of India will be isolated. Without support,
Stop.
My lord?
We shall continue this later.
that was strange, right?
He's the one in charge. He can do what he wants.
As long as he's sound of mind.
What?
Nothing!
Optimus.
Megatron.
Not surrendering, I take it.
A momentary truce. To talk.
To talk.
Speaking on private comlinks can only allow for so much to be said in front of others. I wanted us to have the chance to discuss freely without any of our soldiers around.
In case they've found out we've remained in contact even through the war. So, Optimus, what is it you wanted to discuss?
Terms for a ceasefire between our two factions.
Interesting proposition.
How long must this feud last, Megatron? Due to our time in stasis, whole worlds could have lived and died since we began.
You know how long, Optimus. You not only betrayed me, you betrayed our whole race!
Violence should never be the only answer. The peace treaty with the Quintessons would have brought a swift conclusion to that disastrous conflict.
But they deceived you. The slaughter at Fortress Maximus is your fault.
One I owned up to, if you recall. The tribunal cleared me of all charges. The Quintessons proved they couldn't be trusted. You even forgave me publicly.
But that should have been your awakening to the scourge that all organics carry within them. Their deceptiveness knows no ends.
I remember the speech you gave at the christening of your Decepticon brigade, Megatron. You don't have to repeat it, or where the name originates from.
I forgave you your blunder, but what you did after I cannot forgive. To actually have the audacity to self-appoint the title of Prime! You disgrace us all with your blasphemy!
I would not be Prime had you not cut down Alpha Trion and the others. It was your actions that made him grant me the title.
You and your lies! I left that room a smoldering wreck. No one could have survived!
Only long enough to do what needed to be done. You only have yourself to blame.
We didn't come here to bicker about ancient history, Optimus. How do you suggest a ceasefire actually work between us?
Cybertron is gone. It has been for millennia. Why ruin another world with our petty feud? Leave this planet and find another to rule peacefully. I know you're capable of that, somewhere in your spark. If you promise to leave and not harm any humans, then we will not pursue. We will live here in quiet seclusion, away from you. You won't have to hear from us again, and no one else will have to die. Both sides have lost too many in this war.
Why do you believe that we would just pick up and leave peacefully? What assurance do you have that upon landing on another organic-infested world, we wouldn't just raze it to the ground?
Honor. To the end.
Honor to the end? Where was the honor in the knights betraying me instead of standing by one of their own? Don't try and use the motto of a dead cult to appeal to my inner conscience. It won't work.
Regardless, I'm trying to end this before more lives are lost. Will you accept the deal? We were brothers once.
Once. If this were any other war, and you were any other military commander, I might accept. But you are not. What you did is inexcusable. heresy of the highest order. No one in all our history has been worthy of the title Prime since the original 13. Not even me. And to take on the title just to spite me, when I was in the right to begin our conquest of the universe! No, I will not accept your terms. My Decepticons have already come up with a plan to destroy this planet, and when we're done, we'll move on to the next organic world, and the next, and the next, and the next, destroying the tiniest microbe until the only thing left is us. I would have been content with just ruling Cybertron, to be honest. But knowing how much seeing this world burn will hurt you is enough to keep me going for infinity. You chose a poor enemy, Optimus. But I think you know that by now.
If that's the case, then I cannot let you leave here.
I'd like to see you try and stop me.
Finish it.
A quick death is too good for you, Optimus. I'm going to make sure it hurts when your time comes.
That plan sounds risky. Are you sure it's gonna work?
It has to. Starscream won't be able to keep everyone together on his own, no matter how highly he thinks of himself. If I can kill Megatron and escape undetected, then you'll be able to use the disarray caused by his death to finish him off for good.
I'm surprised you're so eager to do this, considering how long you've been fighting alongside them.
Their anger towards those that wronged us is one thing, but towards these innocents, I cannot condone it. Either they've changed, or I was blinded from the truth.
Well, whatever the outcome, I'm not sure how well this is going to go over with the others. You did kill Jazz.
An action I now greatly regret.
Well, forgiveness is a wonderful thing. This is a good first step.
So, what now?
I guess we go our separate ways for now. Sam has a movie to catch with his girlfriend.
Who isn't real, I want to preface. I'm spending a fortune on movie tickets, though.
Good luck to your hobby.
Well, I didn't think this would be happening when I woke up this morning.
Me either. You still have the pocket hologram projector Ratchet made?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Traitor.
That TAC team ready to go? Yes, sir. Good. If he keeps to his schedule, Sam will show up to that theater across the street alone instead of on a proposed date, and we'll be able to take him in.
Vehicle's heading your way.
Graham to all squads, let's wait for him to exit the vehicle and confirm he's alone before going in. Whoa, what the? He really is on a date! That can't be right. That woman hasn't been seen in any of the security tapes.
Do we go in, sir?
No, hold back. If we go in now, we'll look like fools and won't have a reason to make the arrest. He won this round. Call it off.
Copy that.
This was your last chance, sir. What are you going to do now? Pray for a miracle.
Optimus, what happened?
Megatron. We met and tried discussing terms for a ceasefire.
That obviously didn't work out well. How did you even get in contact?
We kept our private comlink channel from the Quintess War online, and throughout our battles we've used it to try and sway the other into surrendering. Today was the last day I try and reason with him. Unfortunately, he's proven to be an Uncle Alfred.
What?
It's from a story I told him.
Whoa, so you've been talking to him behind our backs this whole time?
There were several times throughout the war where I thought he could be talked down. Obviously, I was wrong.
So, what? You gave him the location of some of our bases to appease him every now and then? Did you tell him when we were launching to leave Cybertron for good?
Out of line, Hound.
Out of line? He's out of line! He's been talking to our arch nemesis and the greatest evil in the universe without telling us! How can we trust him after this?
Because of all he's sacrificed. Do you know what a burden leadership is? Optimus may not be the same bot I met in the Iacon archives, but don't you doubt for a minute that he'd betray the Autobot cause.
Autobot cause.
Hound, get back here.
Let him go, Ratchet. I've made a mistake and must deal with the consequences of it. I just hope I have not irreparably damaged this team's faith in me.
Not for a moment. I'll always believe in you.
Hey, you're only human, in a manner of speaking.
Let's just hope that Hound will feel the same way again very soon. Megatron is planning something, and we'll need to work together as one if we're going to survive.
Have a nice drive.
It was pleasant. No Autobots to report. Where's Megatron?
Our master took leave of us a short while ago without warning.
And in the middle of our presentation.
Much unlike him to abandon a strategy meeting.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
Yes, I'm sure you did. Come, Deadlock. Let us discuss the events of your patrol.
I'm afraid there's not much to report.
Good thing I didn't actually care. I need you to do something for me.
Which is?
I want you to take care of Megatron.
I'm sorry, what?
In the short time that Megatron's come back to us, he's been different. Instead of immediately leaping into action like we assume, he sat around, sitting silently while we came up with the plans.
Megatron has used military advisors in the past, and he needed time to recover from the stasis like we all did.
But perhaps he got a potentially lethal dose of stasis in his malfunctioning pod. The damage to the stasis system caused Megatron to receive a larger dose than the rest of us. One that should have terminated him outright. It's a miracle he survived. However, I'm afraid that he suffered irreparable damage to his neural processes, and his mental faculties are not operating at full anymore. The Megatron we knew was gone, and he would not want to deteriorate any further than he already has. A quick slice of your blade will result in a painless termination.
You think it'd be a mercy killing? Are you even sure the pod systems were damaged?
But of course they were. I'd happily show all to you, but unfortunately the pod was destroyed by the Autobots shortly after we left.
Is that even true?
Does it matter? You're an assassin. Find an opportunity and do what you do best. Or the Decepticons will find yet another tragic victim of Autobot brutality.
Do I want to know what your boss said on the phone? It's not worth repeating. Guess my time here is over. What about the wikis? We'll have some people higher up than me keep an eye on them and wait for them to slip up. I guess I'd better go ahead and start cleaning out my things. Thanks for all your help while I've been here. Not a problem. Hello?
Hey, Dad. B and I are on our way back from my date.
Okay, I'll get some dinner started. You didn't fill up on popcorn, did you?
No, the girlfriend says junk like that is a bunch of unnecessary carbs or whatever nonsense would make sense.
You know, you really should try and find a real girl. You've
you've got the boyfriend thing down pat.
Funny. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, love you, son.
Yeah, love you too, Dad.
Oh, Officer Jefferson, this is a surprise. Please, come in.
Nitro. Brawl. How fast can you begin to implement your strategy?
We'll need more time to study potential assets, but other than that, we're good to go.
Good. I want us ready to strike as soon as possible.
As you command, Lord Megatron! Knockout! Get those files pulled up for us!
I'm gonna head back to the base for a bit. Ratchet called. He said something's up.
Okay, don't be out too late just in case Agent Graham decides to stop by.
I won't.
Dad? Dad, I'm home. Dad? Dad! Yes? 911? My dad. My dad's been stabbed.
Hi?
Bumblebee. Situation came up.
What kind of situation?
Well,
Quit avoiding the issue, Ratchet. Prime has been talking to Megatron.
Whoa, what? For how long?
For a very long time, apparently.
What? Why?
During the war, I thought I could talk Megatron down. We would converse occasionally and debate.
Okay, well, that's not so bad. I mean, you guys were close once upon a time. It's not like you ever swapped intel or anything, did you?
We did not.
Okay, then what's the big deal?
The big deal is that because of this, Prime may have kick-started the Decepticon war machine again.
Explain.
Optimus and Megatron met to discuss a ceasefire. It didn't work, and Megatron has vowed to destroy Earth essentially just to spite Optimus.
Okay. Do we know how long we have until Energon starts to spill?
Unknown.
Whoa, hold on, B. Are you actually okay with this?
Megatron has probably had these feelings a long time. Just because they had a little disagreement doesn't mean Optimus is responsible. It would have happened anyway. I guess it's just happening sooner rather than later.
Oh, come on! I'm really the only one with the issue here!
You have every right to be mad, Hound. I should not have continued to have discussions with him once we were enemies. I have always considered a diplomatic solution to the war possible. Unfortunately, it has taken me longer than it should to realize that's not an option.
I guess that's the problem with letting bookkeepers be generals.
Hound!
It's all right.
So, what now?
Our top priority must be finding the Decepticon base and launching a preemptive strike before they can begin implementing their plan.
How we do that, though, is beyond me.
I might be able to help with that.
Do explain.
Well,
That's the proximity alert for the human's house. It only goes off when something that's not one of us crosses it.
the cons must already be starting their attack. I'm gonna go get Sam and his dad and bring them back. Those aren't Decepticons.
What do we got? The father is dead. EMTs ruled cause of death of stabbing to the gut. The kid's all messed up inside. He says he walked in and found him like this. We have the murder weapon. Already on its way to be tested for prints. Good. Is Officer Jefferson here? No, sir. No one's seen him. Hello, Sam.
He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
I should have been here. I could have.
Don't start that. Take a breath. Now, tell me what happened.
Okay, I got home from my date and I found him on the floor with the kitchen knife in him and...
So you found him in here, stabbed. That's what you're saying?
Yes,
When's the last time you heard from him?
just a little before I got back. We talked on the phone. He said he was going to make dinner.
Was anyone with you at the time?
No, I was in my car driving back from the city.
The city. So, You're saying you were alone in your car from the time you left the city to when you got back home and found your father dead on the kitchen floor.
Yes.
Okay then. Sam Witwicky, you're under arrest for the murder of your father, Ron Witwicky.
What?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford one will be provided for you. Put him in the squad car and take him to the station. Yes, sir. Has anyone seen the yellow vehicle Sam drives? No, sir. Get a search team looking for it. We might find evidence. And someone call Jefferson. Tell him to meet me at the station.
Sam just got arrested!
What? Why?
Something happened to his dad, and Agent Graham thinks he had something to do with it.
Something happened? What happened?
He died. The medics carried his body out of the house wrapped in a cloth. They took Sam down to the police station afterward.
Oh, this is terrible.
I say we bust him out. Sam can't be held for something he didn't do.
As much as I agree with your sentiment, Hound, I'm afraid there is little we can do.
Whoa, what?
Optimus is right. If we show up and rescue him, the secret is going to be out pretty quick about what we are. We can't risk that.
But Prime said the cons are probably about to kick up trouble. We can't just leave him in a cell while that's happening.
Ironically, it's probably the safest place for him to be right now. Earth legal trials must take place before anyone can be tried at any crime, so Sam will likely be held for a time until his defense attorney can prove his innocence.
Which will be hard to do when it comes to skirting around the issue that he's been spending most of his time with us.
Unfortunately, Ratchet is correct. Sam must remain in custody until the Earth legal process has time to take its course. That will keep him safe from the Decepticons until we can deal with them.
I can't believe this. Even you agree with this, B?
I don't want to, but he probably is safest where he is. He'll be one less thing to worry about.
Oh, I see. At the end of the day, these humans are just one less thing to worry about. Well, forget you guys. I'm going to go and do what we're supposed to do. Protect them.
Hound, we cannot let you leave.
Oh yeah? Who's gonna stop me? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Optimus, we can't let him go.
I know, but any action against him could send Hound off on a rogue course that further divides this team, which is something we cannot afford.
Anything? No, sir. We can't find Jefferson anywhere, and he's not answering his phone. Well, I'm gonna have to ditch the good cop, bad cop routine and just go on myself. I don't think you need these.
Agent Graham, I didn't do anything.
Oh, you didn't? Fingerprints on the kitchen knife used to kill your dad would probably say otherwise.
It was our kitchen knife. We both used it to cut stuff up. I used it last week to cut up a steak.
Don't worry, I know you didn't do anything.
Then why am I still here?
Because I needed an excuse to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you've been an interesting person to observe, Sam. Always going places, yet never seen by anyone anywhere up until recently when the revelation about your girlfriend came up. I never had anything to pin on you until now. Sorry about your dad. I wish it wasn't this that caused me to have this chat.
Wait, did you?
No, I didn't have him killed. I was as shocked as you are when I heard. It's just an unhappy accident that something happened so I could bring you in. I promise we'll get to the bottom of who did this, but maybe you can help with that.
I don't understand.
Of course, being uncooperative means you probably will be the one to go down for your dad's murder. It wouldn't exactly take the Jeffersonian to solve fingerprints on a kitchen knife and a crime of passion. So, I suggest you level with me. Who have you been working with recently?
Working with... What do you mean?
Well, in English, I mean the people you've been working with that led to a raid on a military depot where sensitive data was stolen, in which the only reported suspect seen on surveillance tapes before they somehow got deleted and destroyed was someone matching your description.
Depot raid?
Yeah, lots of messed up buildings and trashed hard drives, but no evidence of military-grade equipment. Just some tire tracks and evidence of a flash drive having been inserted into the computer system. That depot raid. I think you're familiar with it.
I haven't heard of any raid before tonight.
Oh, really? If you're not familiar with the depot raid, then maybe your accomplices did so without your knowledge. However, I know that you know about the unidentified gang members whose bodies were uncovered with your friends at the quarry.
What bodies?
Along with a mysterious piece of SUV, faint organic material was recovered. The techs were even a bit weirded out, said it looked sort of metallic, but they knew tendons when they saw it. So, what kind of group were you and your friend involved with that led to the explosion at the quarry? What the heck? No, stop! Are you alright? I'm fine. Where have you been? Not important. We have to get after the child. Yeah, you're right. Get everyone to the squad cars.
Hound, are you crazy?
Don't tell me you're ungrateful, Sam.
Well, I sorta am.
Look, I was listening. Things weren't going well in there, and he was about to beat you with the book.
Throw the book at me, and yes, I know. Not that it matters. Whether in there or in here, they're going to think I'm a criminal who got involved with some sort of gang.
Unless we find out who killed your dad.
It still doesn't explain you guys.
We can worry about that later. First, we should probably track down who was at your house and when.
How are we going to do that?
I've got an idea.
You should be fine. A few bumps and scrapes, but no concussion or broken bones. Still, he should take it easy for a while. Can do, Doc. What do you require? Just monitor the phones while everyone is gone. I'm going to go relax in my office for a bit. Call me if you hear anything, okay? Affirmative.
Ow, what the heck?
Ooh, sorry. Probably should have warned you.
Why'd we stop here?
This is the stop right next to the road on the way to your house.
Yeah, I know that. Going back to the house is a bad idea. We should go.
We're not going to the house.
What are you doing?
Tracking. Here we are, a set of tire tracks that were here, just right before you and B came through.
How'd you do that?
I'm not just good at blowing things up, kid. Come on, we can follow these. We should find whoever killed your pops.
You sure?
Timeline fits. Ratchet's tracks are here, then nothing, then another vehicle, then you and B. If the killer drove, this'll be him.
So, what's our plan for when we find whoever did this?
I don't know. I guess we could text Graham a picture of whoever it is we find, get them license plates, numbers, and stuff, or I could just fry them.
Hound!
What?
Whatever happened to protect human life?
I wouldn't call someone who can willingly take a life in cold blood human. Seems to go against a lot of what you stand for as a species.
But shouldn't you protect all human life?
If that were the case, then if a human was about to kill another human, then what would I do? Shouldn't I stop the person trying to do the killing, even if it means killing them?
That's an interesting question.
Murder is murder no matter what species you are. And I say murderers get what they deserve. We'll play nice if we can, but I won't hesitate to blow this guy away when we find him if we have to.
Hello? Yes, sorry, sir. I know I said be on my way back by now, but there's been a development and I've been too busy to update you. Mystery group has been trying to uncover and made a move, and the Wiki Kid is on the run. We're searching for him now. We'll get him. This will be over and done with shortly. I'll update you later. Graham out.
Whoever is there will see you.
I don't think these are cowboys sitting next to a campfire. This is where the trail stops. This is the car that was at your house before you were.
This doesn't make sense.
Because someone got to him before we could. Oh, well.
This is more than just a simple murder. Whoever killed my dad was working for someone and they got killed too.
Could it be that mystery cabal that we've been tracking?
No, if this were done by humans, there's no way we just have a charred skeleton based on how long it's been here.
You think it was the cons?
When Dustin was killed, his clothes and flesh vaporized. All that was left was a skeleton like this.
I really doubt the Decepticons would work with humans and vice versa.
Maybe not willingly.
What you got, kid?
It's a It's a police badge.
Whoa, a cop killed your dad.
The cons must have forced him to do it and killed him afterward to make sure there weren't any witnesses. We need to tell Graham. Take me back to the station.
Now hold on.
Hound, take me back.
Sir, the kid is back. That's surprising. Let's go see him. Mr. Witwicky, come to turn yourself in?
Whatever you think I've been doing, I can promise I haven't been doing. I also know who killed my dad. A cop.
That's an absurd accusation.
I found his body next to a burnout cop car. Do a check and see what unit doesn't check in. I can wait.
Don't listen to him. He's delusional. Now, Jefferson, I think we can indulge him just to prove that it wasn't an officer. It's a waste of time. Just arrest him. Awful harsh considering you've known the kid since he was little. You all right, Officer Jefferson? Yes, I'm fine. Jefferson?
You forced the real Jefferson to kill my dad. You murdered both of them.
You humans are very easy to manipulate. Your father trusted Jefferson until you're home and paid the price. And Jefferson trusted I would let him live. He was wrong.
Well, not how I was planning on this going, but I guess this works too.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know.
Aliens. Shape-shifting aliens. Oh, this explains so much.
Sorry about the lying. Kind of a big secret.
Oh boy.
Hello, I'm Agent Graham, but I guess you already know who I am.
Yeah, you've been a real pain in our backside.
And you mine.
Hello, Agent Graham. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
Let me guess. 2 warring factions are here on our planet, and the other side isn't so nice.
That's about the gist of it.
Pleased to meet all of you. There's going to be some people who are going to want to ask you some questions.
The FBI?
Yes, about that. I don't actually work for the FBI. You think they're lost?
Lord Megatron, the data has finished assembling. We're ready.
Graham, what's the meaning of bringing the civilian vehicles in here? Proof, Director Galloway. Proof that our work isn't for nothing. Meet the Autobots.
These humans are more divided than I thought. Each region of the planet has different factions and alliances. There's easily dozens of separate agencies working against one another. It will be difficult to decide which to infiltrate. May I make a suggestion?
So, we finally have proof
Proof of what?
that extraterrestrials exist.
What, is this Area 51 or something?
No, this is Sector 7. Area 51 is a testing ground for experimental aircraft. We were founded with the sole purpose to prove that aliens exist and are, or were, here among us.
Congratulations, you found us.
And not just you. All across the western United States are different sites of alien debris leading to the dig site Tranquility.
You guys have known that the Ark was there the whole time.
We have. It's only been a matter of getting to it. We created your town and all of you have secretly been working for us. We knew whatever crash was of substantial size, but we would never guess the occupants were so gargantuan as well.
A matter of perspective. You're quite small by our standards.
And you are?
Medical Officer Ratchet.
And the yellow vehicle you've been interested in is one of them. Yes, sir.
Hello, I'm Bumblebee.
As far as I can tell, this is their weapons specialist, Hound. Bumblebee? Hound? Why do aliens have animal names?
They're translations, dummy. Close as we can get in your language, and even then, they're not that close.
This one has an attitude problem.
Please forgive him. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
So you speak for your kind? The Autobots?
Autobots is not a species, but a faction. We are Cybertronians.
Faction. So, there are others. Yes, and that's something we probably need to discuss.
Ah, Barricade. You've left your post. apologies, Lord Megatron. But I was discovered.
I'm guessing it wasn't humans that sniffed you out.
It was the Autobots. The human authority in the settlement has now made contact. He's not who he says he is. There's a secret organization with the sole purpose of studying whatever scrap fell off the Autobot ship during its crash. They've known about our presence here even while we were in stasis.
So the Autobots are making more allies.
This organization, you think this is the one we should make contact with as well? They've been ignored, but with the revelation that we are on their world, I think they will have great influence among the humans shortly.
Give me a short while and I can have anything and everything we need on them.
Perhaps we should remain cautious. If they've been studying our tech, then their computer systems may not be as vulnerable as some of the others we've encountered.
As much as I hate to agree with him, I do. A show of good faith will grant us easier access.
Can we risk it though? If Optimus
Starscream! Do not use that name.
Yes, my apologies. If Optimus and the other Autobots are forging good relations with the humans as we speak, then how can we really take the chance that we won't be shot out of the sky on sight?
This world is fractured, but according to their historical data, can come together quickly when faced with a common threat. We must offer them a peaceful alternative before decimating them, so their guard is dropped. We move forward. Knockout! Set a meeting up with their leaders. I will speak with them personally.
Personally?
Yes, Starscream. I will speak their wretched language even if I must. These beings are vile, but they're easily fooled. Gaining their trust will be much easier with me present.
As you wish, my lord.
Nitro, Brawl. Ready phase 2 of our strategy. We shall be enacting it soon.
I can't believe these guys have been located just outside of town all this time, and we've never noticed.
At least we discovered who was behind the quarry.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun explaining to them.
Well, that's what they get for being secretive.
Hound, would you please let that go?
I'll work on it.
That's all we can ask.
Everyone deserves a second chance, I guess. I know you mean well, boss. If I didn't, well, I probably would have left a long time ago.
So, are we all happy again?
We will be.
Good. I'm gonna go check up on Sam. Sam?
Yeah?
Everything has been happening kind of fast. I just wanted to check up on you. You okay?
No, I think I'm still trying to process everything. The adrenaline is just starting to wear off.
We'll stop the cons. I promise. Barricade is gonna pay for what he did to your dad.
Thanks, B. I'm glad you're my friend.
Me too.
You've done a great job, Graham. Thank you, sir. Get everyone ready. I want these things disassembled as soon as possible. What? Trashed, junked, scrapped, whatever. I'm not following. Agent Graham, we made vast technological advances by just studying scraps of tech they've built, but think of how much we could actually learn from them. I agree we could learn a lot from them, but they can tell us themselves. What if they object? What if they don't want to share their technologies with us? Then that's their right. Right? They don't have rights. They're illegal and literal aliens on U.S. soil. We can do what we want to them. Did you really just go there? What I mean to say is, they're not people. They're machines. Impressive machines, but machines nonetheless. Give me one good reason why we shouldn't just tear them to pieces and turn them into whatever we want. Because they're our best defense against the Decepticons. The what? This is what I want to talk to you about. Like Prime said, these guys are one faction. There's another faction here on Earth, and they're not friendly. One of them used one of the officers I was working with to murder Ron Witwicky and then killed him too. It would have killed me and Sam if the Autobots hadn't helped. Did you provoke it? No. If anything, it's the Autobots we've provoked. We've been investigating Sam and we shot at Hound. So, help me understand something. We've been investigating Sam because we thought he was involved with some sort of terrorist unit that was hacking into government servers, but it was actually the Autobots, correct? Yes, sir. You say these Decepticons might be a problem, when the Autobots have gone behind our backs and stolen government secrets. Well, that's true, and Sam helped them do it. Yes, but then they're all criminals. Technically, I suppose so, but... What is it? Sir, you've received an odd message. I'll take it to my office. Come on, Graham. Mr. Truck.
Yes, can I help you?
I was wondering what you are made of.
An array of different organic metals and wires found on our home planet. The materials do not exist on your periodic table.
We guessed from what we found scattered in the trail of debris, but confirmation is we're all going to get Nobel Prizes for this.
What do you shoot?
Bad guys. I think he's asking about the type of ammunition your guns use.
It depends.
We've got rockets and projectiles like you guys. Built-in cannons use energy blasts made of energon.
Built in?
We can change the form of our extremities to be weapons if we so choose. Others prefer to use handheld weapons to retain their energy.
So that's why this one is loaded for bear.
Ha! Bears wouldn't stand a chance against me.
I find these prototypes interesting. You built these from wreckage recovered from our ship?
Yes, we reverse engineered these prototypes from what we suspect was a booster engine, or part of one. The only problem is the power source is only good for one-time use.
Did you add in a power balance capacitator?
What?
Here, come with me.
You got any other tricks up your sleeve?
Built-in hologram projector?
Cool. Okay, now that's freaky. We're going. You can't be serious. I'll have some armaments ready to back us up just in case. I want to hear what this other faction has to say. This is a bad idea. Noted. Get a squad and 2 SUVs together. We'll leave as soon as they're ready. Yes, sir. Hey, Sam. How you holding up?
Fine, all things considered. What's up?
I shouldn't be telling you this, but you guys might be in trouble.
Might be?
It's a developing situation. Just don't go anywhere until I say anything, alright?
You've been around humans longer than we have, obviously. Was he sincere?
If he wasn't, he's good at faking it. Something has him spooked, and I'm worried I know what.
See, Graham, out in the middle of nowhere. Impossible to ambush us here. I'm not so sure about that. One of ours? No, sir, we didn't request their support. Orders, sir? Remain calm. I think these are our other faction. Greetings. I am Director Galloway of Sector 7. Who are you?
Security. Lord Megatron. It's all clear.
I will act as translator in this exchange.
I can speak for myself, Starscream.
As you wish, my liege.
Hello.
I am Megatron. We thank you for your hospitality while on your world.
The pleasure is ours. What brings you here?
Conflict, unfortunately. A terrorist group known as the Autobots destroyed our world millennia ago, and we pursued them here. We crashed and only awoke from our stasis some short time ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. What can we do to help?
Cybertronian justice must be carried out, and anyone harboring these rebels will find themselves in our sights. That includes the boy they've taken in.
I understand. We've made contact with these fugitives, and they're at our base. We don't want to provoke an intergalactic incident, however. We will happily turn them over to you if that's what's going to take to keep the peace.
Your cooperation is appreciated, Director Galloway.
I just have a single request.
And what is that?
We've made great technological advances from studying the tech we found in the path of your crashed starship. I only ask that when you're through with the traitors, that we have their bodies for study.
Your ambitions are great, Director. I admire that. You may have whatever is left of the Autobots for study.
Thank you. We'll draw the Autobots out into an open area close to our headquarters for an easy ambush. Follow us and we'll lead you straight to them. Just make sure to contain your fire and remember that we're on your side. No one else needs to be harmed.
Paint your vehicles with our symbol, and you and your forces shall not be harmed. I promise. My soldiers will be ready.
It's been a pleasure.
That was easier than I thought. These humans are easily manipulated, just as Barricade said. Brawl, report.
The humans had you in range of their tanks the entire time. We might have fooled them, but they know when to take precautions.
Foolish insects. They will only realize the truth too late.
Get everyone ready to go. We're gonna move out as soon as possible. Yes, sir. Are you okay with this? You're the boss. Doesn't matter what I think. Good. We're closing the book on this case. I think you'll probably be due for a promotion after this.
Hey, where'd you run off to?
No time. Director Galloway made a deal with the Decepticons. We're going to lead you into an ambush point a couple miles away.
The canyons?
Exactly. You need to warn the bots. When we get to the sign telling us to go left, you have them turn right and run. Find a safe place to hide and lay low.
Your boss is an idiot.
Yeah, tell me about it. I hope to see you again when this is all over.
Me too.
All units report to hangar for immediate deployment. Great news. We've spoken with the higher-ups of Washington and the President wants to meet you guys.
It will be an honor to begin official diplomatic relations.
Yes, I'm sure it will. He's on Air Force One right now and is going to meet us at an Air Force base a few miles away. We can escort you all there. Come on, Graham, let's load up.
Something's off with Graham.
I'm sure everything is fine, Hound. Let's go join the convoy.
Hey, can B and I be in front?
Of course.
Ready to go?
B, we're going to be driving into a trap. Graham told me that Galloway sold us out to the cons.
Oh, wonderful.
Get a message to the others over your private comms. When we see a sign advertising the Sunrise Canyons, we need to turn right instead of left and book it as fast as we can.
We all ready?
Lead the way, Director Galloway.
Graham and I will meet you there. The lead car will escort you.
They're en route.
What are they doing?
Autobots are onto us! Decepticons attack!
Autobots, evasive action.
You warned them. We can't trust the Decepticons. Doesn't the name alone make you question what side we should be on? It's probably just a bad translation like some of the Autobot names. We'll deal with this later. All units get back to the chase, but provide backup only. Leave the fighting to the robots.
Incoming!
Hound's hit.
No, get out of here! The city is just up ahead. You all can hide there easier than I can. I'll lead them away.
Hounds, we can...
Be shut up and get Sam out of here.
We'll rendezvous when it's safe. Good luck, old friend.
Thanks. Get going, Boss Bot. Come and get some punks.
Lord Megatron, the Autobots are splitting up and most of them are out of range. The big one is pulling a last stand tactic to draw us away.
Affirmative. Barricade, knockout, deadlock. Follow Optimus and his minions into the city. Maintain your cover for now. Brawl, flush the Autobot off the road. We'll focus on him. If it's a last stand he wants, it's a last stand he'll get.
You've got card cons heading your way, Prime, with Sector 7 tailing them. Looks like the big boys are still after me.
Autobots, split up and scan for new forms if you can. Stay hidden and only reveal yourself if absolutely necessary.
What's the plan?
Perhaps we should.
Ignore him. Find the Autobots and call in for backup when you have optics on.
Whatever you say.
That the best you got? Oh, I know he can do better than just toying with me. Keep it coming. I can do this all day.
See anything?
Not as of yet.
Ratchet reporting in. I found a place to hide and am laying low.
As I have. Bumblebee, what is your status?
All clear so far. Ah! Jinxed it. How'd he find us so fast?
Yellow vehicle is fleeing, sir. Did you tag a location for the Decepticons? Copbot is in pursuit now. That's the one that murdered Sam's dad and one of the officers from Tranquility. So you say.
All units in pursuit of a yellow compact vehicle. Request reinforcements. Over.
Scrap! He's including actual law enforcement in this now. I gotta get a new set of wheels.
Yellow vehicle is stopped in a grocery store parking lot. Lost visual, circling back around.
Lost visual on the scout. Doing a sweep. He slipped by me. I'm going to... Wait. I have him. The scout has changed forms.
Target is now a muscle car. I repeat, target is now a muscle car. They can do that? Galloway, call off the Decepticons while you still can. They're a danger to the city. No, if anything, the Autobots are the danger. The yellow one just caused a traffic jam and changed disguises to fool us. Decepticons are not a threat to us.
Enough of this!
See? Now will you listen? Pilot, take us down. Sir.
Lord Megatron, I have the scout and the boy cornered. Optimus will come running if we present him with hostages.
I concur.
Decepticons! Break off and head for the city! Oh, that's not good. Surrender now, and your end will be swift.
Yeah, that's not happening. We are evenly matched, so I could ask you the same question.
Surrender isn't a question. It's a command. And I'm not alone.
2-on-1? What do you say we do some body work on him?
Let's remember that I was trouncing you guys until Starscream showed up that one time. And I don't see him anywhere, so... I really need to stop talking.
Let me guess. That's Megatron.
Uh-huh.
So at last we meet. Greetings, human.
Hi?
I give you this one chance. Walk away and leave the Autobots to their fate.
I'm good, thanks. You're going to try and wipe out the planet anyway. Might as well go with my friends.
The loyalty to a doomed cause. It is a trait I will never understand. It must be what endears the Autobots to these creatures. Now then, Scout. You can surrender and become our prisoner. Your execution will be relatively painless. Or you could fight to the
If you think you're taking either of us without a fight, you're dumber than I thought.
No matter. Alone against us, you don't stand a chance.
He's not alone.
Ah, Ratchet. It has been a while.
Not long enough.
Lord Megatron, give the word, and we'll annihilate them. A firing squad would be fitting in for such traitors. On my mark, fire. Any last words?
None that you'd want to hear, Megatron.
Ah, here to rescue your servants. How predictable. The opportunity to escape and regroup. But you choose oblivion. Poor military strategy. Perhaps you weren't suited for the Knights after all.
Perhaps not. But I'm still twice the knight you ever were.
Enough! I will wipe you and your pathetic cult from history. No one shall dare stand against me again.
Megatron! Director, you shouldn't. Quiet, Graham.
Director Galloway, how nice of you to join us.
Megatron, I demand you turn that one over to us right away. I don't care about your problem with the Autobots, but the second you start murdering my people, you are subject to the laws of Earth.
I'm terribly sorry you feel that way. I suppose it's time for our alliance to reach its end.
No! Decepticons! Kill them all!
You're coming with me.
This is Agent Graham to all units. Galloway is dead and the Decepticons are attacking humans. I need all the eggheads to round up what prototypes are at the base and get to Mission City ASAP. The Autobots need help.
Congratulations. You are now responsible for the destruction of 2 worlds. I will kill your Autobots and leave you alive long enough to see Earth burn.
My only regret is that I did not end your reign of terror long ago. The humans deserve a chance to live.
Oh, Optimus, you should know better than for me to agree. We were brothers once.
Once.
Bumblebee, you and Sam need to get out of here.
We're not leaving you behind.
Ratchet's right. You're a liability. I need to get you to safety.
But we can't leave Ratchet alone.
Who says I'm going to be alone?
Why don't you bots pick on someone your own size?
Can we please get some wittier combat banter? I'm tired of these cliches.
Just shut up and shoot.
B, we'll be fine. Get Sam and go.
I'll drop him off somewhere safe and come back.
The scout is escaping. I'm on him. B can take care of himself. Don't worry.
I know. Just need to worry about being pinned down.
I don't think that'll be a problem. I'll cover our right flank. Get to cover and I'll join you.
Well, we're in cover. But now we're even more pinned.
Yeah, this isn't anything we haven't had to deal with before.
Well, isn't this a delicious opportunity? My mortal enemies engaged in combat and none aware of my presence. The question is, which one do I take out? I could just wait for one to take out the other and then swoop in for the kill. And then, when the other one isn't looking, take them out too.
Dr. Chekhov, are these things gonna work? Oh, yes, they should. The Autobots helped us tweak the designs, but I'm not sure how long they'll last. It'll have to do.
Between these three, we're not going to have much cover left.
I got an idea.
Using holograms is cheating.
One down, two to go.
Ah, great. Another blocked intersection. At least we lost barricade.
Maybe you spoke too soon.
Where have you been? Help me get Sam out of here. This place is a maze with all these blocked streets. At this point, it'll be easier to walk than it will be to...
Well, well, look who we found.
2 on 1? You don't stand a chance.
Who said 2 on 1? I count 3 on 1.
Well, scrap.
Hurricane, what were you doing? Dispensing justice, Nitro. This traitor was conspiring with the Autobots to assassinate Megatron. And I have the proof.
If I can kill Megatron and escape undetected, then you'll be able to use the disarray caused by his death to finish him off for good.
I knew there was something I didn't like about you.
No, those are lies.
Are they now?
Yes, a deep cover on Megatron's orders.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Then prove it. Yeah, kill the Autobot. No, kill the human.
No!
Kill the human and prove to us you're still a Decepticon.
Okay.
Do it.
Now! Sam!
Hey, great work there, Autobot.
Thank you. I suppose I've made my decision on whose side I'm really on.
The others might need some time to warm up to you, but they'll come around. I'll vouch for you.
Thank you.
How about we go even the odds a bit?
Hey, that hurt.
Fine. Are those weapons reverse engineered using our tech? Well, very clever humans. They almost sting a little.
Chekhov, these guns didn't work. Actually, they performed better than ever. It just seems like the ammunition is better suited for use against organics and not armor plating. You'll need to work on that.
Oh, so sorry, Brian. Looks like you've been selected as my first victim. Allow me to assist, Master.
Starscream, you idiot! Stay out of the way! You could never best me, Optimus. Not even on your best day. My army has basically won already.
Look again, Megatron. There might be something happening to stop your premature gloating.
Richie!
Deadlock, what in the name of knockout?
Deadlock, what are you?
You guys okay?
We're good.
Any clue?
I'm going to take a page out of your playbook and say, just shoot.
Works for me.
You're not taking me down that easy.
You call this easy?
Maybe if I invert the... Oh dear.
No!
Is he...
Looks like he's still alive, but that blast fried his circuitry. He'll be out while his system reboots.
So, Did we do it?
I don't see any bad guys left standing.
I do.
Whoa, cool it. He's with us now.
What, are you serious?
He came to me and Sam and we discussed him defecting. We just didn't think it would happen so soon.
Defector or no, he's committed serious crimes.
Deadlock has committed no crimes.
Wrong.
While he's done serious damage to the Autobots over the years, if he's truly willing to help us, then we should be honored to have him. Doesn't everyone deserve a second chance?
That's different.
Deadlock, why switch sides now?
Before we came to Earth, I thought all organics were the same as the Quintessence. I believed the lie that Megatron told us. I've come to see that the Decepticon ideology is wrong. The Quintessence did unspeakable things against our people. But that doesn't mean these humans are capable of the same. I've seen their potential for goodness in the little moments they share with each other. I'm willing to give them a chance. And if that means I must be an Autobot, then an Autobot I shall be.
Deadlock, we welcome you. Maybe not with open arms, but if you're willing to give the humans a chance, then I'm willing to give you a chance.
Thank you, Optimus.
Fine, he can stick around, for now. But if I think anything is up about you...
You'll kill me. I would expect nothing less. You have no reason to trust me. All I ask is the opportunity to earn that trust.
The same goes for us, Optimus. Director Galloway was wrong about you. He paid the price for it. I'd like to make it up to all of you. Especially you.
Thank you, Agent Graham.
We would be honored to call you allies. After today, the Decepticons will not be so careful. Both our and their cover is blown. The world knows of us. If any of us are to survive, we must work together.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
Now, what do you say we go home?
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah. Home.
Starscream.
Yes, Master.
I had Optimus exactly where I wanted him. Don't ever interfere with my battles ever again. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
Now, give me a status report.
I've made contact with Barricade and Knockout. They're en route. Unfortunately, Nitro was killed, and Peril has been captured by the Autobots in Sector 7. And Deadlock
Is a traitor.
Yes, the odds have even up a little bit.
Wrong. They're now stacked against us. The Autobots have made allies with the humans, giving them an entire world of insects to rally against us. If we are going to win this war, we must summon reinforcements.
Do you think there are any Decepticons left out there?
There must be.
Decepticons, hear me. I, Megatron,
Your leader still live. After millennia in stasis, I have awoken on an organic world teeming with sentient abominations. Optimus and his band of resistant fighters are here as well. If you are out there, come to these coordinates, so we may strike our hated enemy down once and for all.